So yeah, let's welcome. So basically, in this wonderful defeat this tarot card reading, this can be for Libra. This will be for April 8th to April 16th of 2026. So you know what, Libra, I understand what you're going through. I understand that how things are and how you're going to be who you are, but you have to be authentic. You have to be who you are, and you have to understand that. It's the way how it goes. It's a very your own way about how it is, right? This is how it seems to be. And you know, less is more, right? It's the way how you can do things, the way how you're going to have your own interaction. You know, if you're interacting with somebody and you have a good conversation, that's fine. But what it says, if you don't have a good conversation with somebody, for example, and let's say if you were in a relationship or whatever it is, there was something that will be wrong to that theory. It's like you decide that things are really happening and think, well, this is how it goes. Like, who cares? Like, I don't want to do this anymore, right? So that's how it's going to be. But what this is, Libra, you have to pay attention to what you're going through, because in that way, there's always a good way of knowing what to do, and this is not short and sweet. This is the way of how it goes, and you have to understand that, because there's always a good situation, right? There's always a good way. So in this tarot card reading, we have basically, let's see, we have basically the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So you have no money, because that's how it goes. No prosperity about money. And Nine of Wands is upright. There's basically a fear here. You're fearing about something. I have no idea why. But what this is, that's how it goes, right? That's how it's going to be. So let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. Because the way how this is, the way how I'm going to see it in my own way of how it goes, this is how it's going to be. So let's see. Let's see what's happening. Let's see. So I'll do exactly how it goes. That's how it seems to be. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. So you have basically the Knight of Swords here. So there's drama here. Now, I have no idea what's going on with that, Libra, but you have to pay attention to it. So you might be dealing with another Libra, Gemini, Aquarius at the same time, but that's how it goes. So let's see. Let's see what's going on. So I'm going to clear from the middle to the left, middle to the right. So Moon is upright, there's no rotations. Forward with Nine of Wands, there's no fear. Judgment of Earth, there's no action. Eight of Swords, there's no anxiety. Nine of Swords is upright. There's trauma here. So there's always trauma in your situation, Libra, because things are not going as planned. It's like you're saying, well, me, I can't do it tomorrow, I quit. But what this is, if the moon is actually affecting you, it is. So it's like, you're thinking, well, this is not my business, I don't want to do it. But that's how it goes. It's like you're not trying to feel all stupid. You're not trying to act like it. But with this is, you have to understand that. You have to go with the flow, because that's how it's going to be. Between the middle and the right side. Ten of Swords, there's healing. Nine of Cups, there's romance. Four of Cups, reverse, there's no distraction. Queen of Wands is upright, there's charisma. That's how it goes. So you might be dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius at the same time, but that's how it goes. So let's clarify this Nine of Swords here. Empress Sword, there's nourishment. Five of Wands Swords, there's no chaos. King of Pentacles Swords, there's no prosperity about money. Two of Cups Swords, there's no relationships or friendships. So there's something that was happening, because whether you are closing this off, it's like things are not going as planned. You think that, well, I need to take it for granted. I know what to do. Yes, but this is not short and sweet. You have to believe what you're doing in that way. You have to go with the flow, because that's how it goes. It's like there's always a good tension to understand that, right? So when you do it, that's how it goes. Let's see what this Queen wants about. Two answers, there's no planning. Followed by Queen of Pentacles, there's no prosperity about money. Nine of Cups, there's fulfillment. So you might be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio at the same time, but that's how it goes. So that's very interesting. Let's see what this Two of Cups here. War is separate. There's incompletion. Ace of Cups, there's satisfactory. Ten of Pentacles already. So you're focusing on your career. So maybe you're focusing on another Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So you're focusing on that, but you're focusing on your career. Maybe you're going to focus on that, but that's how it goes. It's like there's things that are happening all once, but you have to be prepared. You know, Libra, I understand what you're going through, but the way this is, there's always a way of knowing what to do, and when you do it, it's like, okay, this seems to be interesting. I know what to do, yes. But what this is, how are you going to combat it? How you're going to enter way about how it goes. It's like that's how it seems to be. You have to know what's right, what's wrong. You know how it goes. Because that's how it seems to be. Let me clarify this Ten Pentacles. 3 Wands Sword. There's communication. 3 Cups Swords. There's no celebration. Just to celebrate, there's basically Libra, so you're balancing. You know, that's how it goes. You're telling the truth, but communication is the key. So when you want to communicate, that's how it goes. You know, that's what I said before. I said if you communicate with somebody in a relationship or friendship, that's how it goes. But when you are having no communication, you're cutting it off. That's how it goes. But you know what? You have to pay attention, Libra. Whether you're focusing on that, you're focusing about the here and now of this situation, no matter how it is, because that's how it's going to be. You have to get to the point, and what it is, that's how it goes. So let me clarify this. 9 Cups here. Here for Earth, there's no guidance. 20 Cups here, there's empathy. And Taurus over there's transformation. Yeah, because everything's changing. So whether you understand it, that's how it goes. So empathy, there's 2 sides to the story here. One makes sense, one doesn't make sense. But you decide. Because the way of this is, you have to understand it. You have to do what you can and say, alright, well, this is how it goes. This is the way of how it seems to be. So, you know, you have to understand that because you have to believe and what to do in that way and where it is. It's the way how it goes. Because when things are happening all once, you think, well, you know, woe is me. I don't want to do it. But with this, that's how it goes. So you see it as one weird direction. You see it as one fulfilling, but how it goes, right? So let me clarify this Justice card. So you have the 2 Wands, there's no planning. Followed by the World, there's incompletion. 3 Pentacles are there's excitement. Yes, you are being excited, but what for? You know, so that's how it goes. So if everything's incompletion and you're thinking that there's celebration, that's fine. But you know what, Libra, you need to act like it. You need to act like, oh, you know, less is more. You want more than less. Whatever it is, right? You decide. Because that's how it goes. Let me clarify this Tower. Emperor is no structure. Magician is no skill. 4 Pentacles are right there. You want prosperity about money. Interesting. What's the middle of this situation? Curious over it. There's progress. Yeah, that's how it goes. So you can see it one way or another. You see it as one way, but there's always a way of knowing what to do. That's how it goes. Progression is very good, but you need to do that. That's how it seems to be. So let me clarify this 3 Pentacles. Empress over there's structure. Okay, what's this Chariot? Warriors over there's completion. What's this 4 of Pentacles? Strength card. So you want bravery. So you're focusing maybe on another Leo. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Now let me clarify this Emperor. Hermits over their solitude, so maybe look for a soulmate. Devil reverse is no obsessions, addictions. Followed by the Chariot over there's progress. What's this World card about? Hangman's over there's restrictions. Interesting. What's the Strength card about? Sun card reverse is negativity. That's very interesting. Because when you're negative, that's how it goes. It's like everything's all great, but it's like, how will you do it? Right? If you're looking for a soulmate, that's how it goes. But you're being restricted. So why would you be restricted, Libra? Why? Like, you're in this very intense of this negativity. You know, please drop it. But if you keep continuing it over and over and over, it's like, what are you doing? You know, what are you doing? So let me clarify this Chariot. Emperor Sirius is no nourishment. Temperance over there's healing. Moon reverse is no misrotations. Hermit reverse. So you already have a soulmate. So between having a soulmate, having no soulmate at the same time, you have a temperance card because you're healing about something. That's how it goes. Let's see what this Hangman about. Just when Uranus is not taking action, Uranus there's no restrictions. Fully sober, there's change. Yeah, because everything's changing. Yes. What's this Sun card about? The stars over there, inspiration. Strength Uranus, you have no bravery because you're being scared. Just Uranus is not telling the truth because you're lying about something. I see. I see how that is. That's very interesting. That's very interesting indeed. Okay, so let's see. Let me clarify this justice. Cherry Earth is no progress. Hermit Earth, you already have a soulmate. Wheel of Fortune is already there's basically good luck on your side. Yes, it is good luck. So what's this Hermit card? 2 wands, sorry, you're playing on something. What's this Fool card? Moon is already there's misrotations. So what's this 2 wands here? Empress over there's nourishment. Empress over there's structure. 3 wands for there's no communication, so you're cutting off communication. You were communicating, but then you're not. Interesting. What's this Moon card about? Worldly Earth is incompletion. King of Swords is over there's knowledge. 2 Cups Earth is no relationship, friendships. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, you're cutting it off. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. 5 Cups Earth is no grief. Queen Cups Earth is no empathy. 4 Wands Earth is no celebration. Knight of Swords over there's drama. That's how it goes. Yeah. So it's kind of like a part of acting here. What's this 3 Wands about? 10 Wands Earth is no burdens. 30 Earth is no inspiration. 9 Cups Earth is no romance. Judgments are you're taking action. Yeah, that's how it goes, Libra. That's how it is. What's this 2 of Cups about? 10 Earth is no healing. Fool is over there's change. Yeah, so everything's changing. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it in that way. Yep. So let's see what the universe is saying. We're going to go from the middle to the right, middle to left. 7 Pentacles to the right, so you're focused on your career. 5 Cups Earth is no grief. Page Swords over there's education. Empress over there, the High Priestess over there is inner voice. Page Pentacles Earth is no prospects. Empress Earth is no nourishment. 9 Cups Earth is no fulfillment. 8 Pentacles over there's perfection. Yeah, everything's perfect. Yes, it is. But you're being educated on it. That's how it goes. So you're using your inner voice, you need to do it. That's how it's going to be. What's between the middle and the left side? Wheel of Fortune Earth, you're having bad luck. 5 Wands over there's chaos. 10 Pentacles Earth there's no wealth. Yeah, because there's no money. 3 Swords Earth is no heartbreak. 2 Wands over you're playing on something. So what are you playing on when you have the 10 Pentacles Earth because you have no money? Let me clarify that, please. Queen Cups Earth is no empathy. King Pentacles Earth there's no security. 6 Swords Earth is no movement. Page Cups Earth there's no loyalty. 3 Cups Earth is no celebration. 8 Cups Earth there's no satisfactory. 2 Swords Earth is no crossroads. King Cups Earth is no support. 10 Earth is no healing. 9 Pentacles Earth is no trust. Wow. 7 Earth is no deceit. 8 Wands over their speed. Interesting. Is you're speeding the process. Interesting. What's middle? 3 Pentacles over there's excitement. Queen Pentacles Earth is no stability. 8 Swords Earth there's no anxiety. Those are you're making decisions. Yeah, that's how it goes. So you want Libra, you need to pay attention, whether you like it or not. But that's how it goes. It's like you see it as a wonderful feeling, and you know what's right, what's wrong, but that's how it goes, right? So you have to believe in order to do it. You have to like understand that, okay, well, this is how it goes. I need to understand it. I need to, how it goes. I need to pave my own way, and that's how it goes. It's like that's how it's going to be. And you have to know that. You have to act like it. Because you know what, Libra, you have to pay attention whether you have to make decisions. And there's always decisions, because it's always a rotation. It's like a cycling. It has to cycle every single thing, and that's how it goes. It's like that's how it seems to be. So that's how it goes. But that's how it seems to be. So I hope you all like this video. Try to understand it. Try to believe it. Try to, you know, how it goes. But that's how it seems to be. It's like this is how it goes. So this is how wonderful feeling, and that's how it seems to be. So hope you all like this video. Try to understand it. Try to believe it. Try to do what's right. But that's how it goes. So I'll see you next time when I do. And that's how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, 12. And I'll see you next time when I do. And that's how it goes. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next one I do. And thanks so much. Thank you. Bye for now. Really, thank you. And have a nice day. Thank you. And thanks. And bye.